Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Afternoon English News with me, Suchitra Rajkumari. We'll have the headlines first. Kuki CSOs launch counter-blockade on Imphal-Ukhrul Road after allegations of essential goods and relief materials being confiscated. Mirabai Chanu creates Commonwealth Games history, wins third straight gold medal to secure her legacy as India's weightlifting icon. Now the news in detail. Following a counter-economic blockade call announced by the Kuki CSO Working Committee, Ukhrul, Kuki groups have begun inspecting vehicles and seizing essential commodities along the Imphal-Ukhrul Road. According to a press statement issued by the committee, the decision was taken after repeated appeals, memorandums, and meetings with authorities failed to resolve the ongoing inter-district economic blockade in Kuki-Zo inhabited areas. After joint deliberations with CSOs from Ukhrul and Kangpokpi, the committee decided to launch the counter-blockade as an unavoidable step. Following the announcement, local residents, primarily Kuki women, gathered at Shenkai village near Litan along the Imphal-Ukhrul route to inspect passing traffic in front of security personnel. Protesters stopped Tangkhul-owned vehicles traveling from Imphal towards Ukhrul and confiscated food items and essential supplies found inside. Minor verbal altercations were also reported between commuters and demonstrators during the checks. The committee clarified that medical emergencies, passenger vehicles, airport commuters, and security forces will be allowed to pass after thorough inspection. However, all government and private institutions across 14 Kuki-Zo villages within their jurisdiction will remain closed until further notice. Now, the Fast-Track Special Court Number 2, Manipur, sentenced Khwairakpam Tomba Maitei 28 to 20 years of rigorous imprisonment for sexual assault on a minor under POCSO Act 2012. The court also imposed a fine of 20,000 rupees on the convict, out of which 5,000 rupees will be given to the victim for mental trauma, medical expenses, and rehabilitation. The court awarded 1 year of rigorous imprisonment and a fine of 1,000 rupees to the convict for criminal intimidation. The sentences will run concurrently, and the court also set off the period already spent in custody during investigation and trial. The convict was arrested on October 18 of 2020 and remained in detention for over 2 years before being released on bail on February 6 of 2023. During the sentence hearing, Special Public Prosecutor argued for maximum punishment, stating that crimes against children require strict action to send a message to the society. The defense counsel sought a lenient sentence, stating that the convict had no previous criminal record and was the sole bread earner of his family. The court noted that the victim was around 4 to 5 years old at the time of the offense and held that the minimum punishment prescribed under POCSO Act was applicable. The court directed that the convict be sent to Manipur Central Jail, Sajiwa, to serve his sentence. Now, commanding officer of the 143rd Battalion of CRPF, Ravindra Sharma, asserted that CRPF is playing a crucial role in bringing peace and restoring normalcy in Manipur. He was speaking at the 88th Raising Day celebration held at the battalion headquarters at Lamphilpat today. As part of celebrations, a cycle rally was organized from the front of Kangla Fort to Lamphilpat battalion post. Following the rally, a tree plantation drive was held inside the campus alongside blood donation camp conducted at RIMS Imphal. Speaking at the event, CO Ravindra Sharma highlighted the force's contributions, stating that CRPF is actively maintaining law and order while implementing various civic action programs for public welfare. He added that the several initiatives are underway to improve the economic conditions of underprivileged citizens. He appealed to the public to cooperate with CRPF initiatives and work together towards a peaceful and prosperous Manipur.
We have done by cycling is that to indicate every person that fitness is of great importance, and trees are also of the same importance, so we have done plantation also. After the plantation drive, we are going in for rims also, where we are going to conduct our blood donation camp also. We are just giving a message that we are a part of the society and we are almost committed and every time committed to do anything which the government desires. For example, air, land, water, anywhere in the world, wherever the government wants, we are ready to go.
Acting on reliable intelligence regarding movement of armed miscreants, a joint team of the Special Commando Unit Kabaisoi launched a search operation at Wakaching in Imphal East District on the evening of July 26. The operation was led by Commandant of 6th IRB and in charge of the Special Commando Unit, Dr. S. Ibomcha, along with OC Special Commando Unit, Subedar L. Bibekananda, and personnel of the 6th IRB. Following the operation, the team recovered a cache of 29 firearms concealed in 4 plastic bags in the jungle area of Waka Hill opposite Seloy Langmei Composite Farm. The seized weapons included 5 SLR rifles, 4 INSAS rifles, 2 AK Ghatak rifles, 1 INSAS LMG, 6.303 rifles, 3 DBBL guns, 7 SBBL guns, and 1 pump-action gun. Security forces also recovered 1 lethode bomb, 530 rounds of .303 and ammunition, 64 rounds of 7.62 millimeters SLR ammunition, 19 INSAS rounds, 6 5.56 millimeters carbine rounds, 40 drill cartridges, and 17 303 rifle chargers. The recovered arms and ammunition have been seized and further search operations are underway in the area. The Committee on Tribal Unity, Khotu Satara Hills Kangpokpi, has condemned the alleged harassment and assault of non-tribal residents during the ongoing inter-district blockade. In a statement issued on Friday, the committee referred to a viral video showing the assault of a non-tribal individual at Namdulong. It claimed the incident was one of several cases of intimidation and alleged extortion linked to the blockade. Khotu also alleged that the blockade has disrupted the supply of essential goods to Kuki-Zo inhabited areas. The committee further claimed that the blockade has affected not only the Kuki-Zo community but also Gorkha and Bihari residents in the region. It urged the government of Manipur and India to review the ongoing blockade and ceasefire policy concerning armed groups. Khotu also expressed sympathy for the families of those killed in recent violence while highlighting the losses suffered by the Kuki-Zo community. It called for measures to restore peace, ensure justice, and prevent further instability in the region. The Temple of Art and Culture, Moirang, successfully concluded 10-day workshop come production of Kang Kubak Isay at Pairimbam Lekay Mandop. The valedictory ceremony held from July 17 to July 26 included vibrant performances combining traditional dance with Kang Kubak Isay. Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti attended as chief guest alongside Chief Advisor Y. Modhu and NPWF Bisnupur Working President Pairimbam Bhagyabati. During his address, MLA Shanti highlighted culture as a pillar of developmental identity and urged the youth to preserve their heritage. He noted that presence of the Cultural University now provides local youth complete educational opportunities in the arts. Certificates were later distributed to all workshop participants by the attending dignitaries. And we'll be right back after a very short break.
Kanapiri, Maruchik Patin Sing the Gingato Patanatana, Atopa Kanava Sing, Kudamuina Pambi Singu Marahina Satanba, Amasung Pau Pambi Singu Masahina Pokandona, Pautok Asukimatic Lele. Matam Sangna Tinta Hande, Hanjan Hidak Season of Bagimatota Hande. Bayerski Baikota, Low Balomi Sing the Tazabagaluna, Hena Saukat Hale, Amasung Lomi Sing the Akib Amatalehande. Bayer Council Activity Pautava Singhaki Ngathong of Semani. Amasung Hidagasina, Napi Makal Kudimak Mangan Bangame. Sumnatangi Pohun Krabanatraga, Link Krabamatung, Numini Pani Dagina, Tarani Toyfogi Manunda season of Vigadabane. Quaidigi Satiba, Napi Makal Kudimak Pusu, Mangan Bangame. Maramasina, Kuling Nepiki Sading Hantale, Loinana Adong Sentok, Hengat Hale. Lomi Singi the Muktadi, Bayers Council Activna, Quaidiki Faraba Pambaidi.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. Dhanamandjuri University Students' Union has announced plans to launch intense agitation from July 29 over the failure to provide stipends for junior research fellows, JRFs. The announcement was made by the union's president, Irom Democha, during a press meet held today inside the varsity's campus. He decried that neither the university nor the government has provided financial assistance despite enrolling over 800 research scholars. Continuing that this lack of funding causes immense financial struggle for scholars, Democha lamented that authorities have consistently ignored these hardships. He also warned that the union and research scholars will launch intense protest starting July 29.
Scholar island in the post of Salava, Fibum Asio Povada, Pusi Poban and fellowship, and Jeremsing fellowship of the state government of the university, my kid from Balatri. Machine Marum Warakanda, Lana, 2003 Lana Marum Warakanda, Kama, Hawabanangre, Aduna Marum Warakanda, research scholar Tori was after Putima, Maya for the Inumat with the Marum Warakanda, Mahaki research on the Povanavada, Dukimatic Awa Maya Unare. Maramaduna. See the Dhanamandjuri University is being in the Paliba, Manipur government of the Dhanamandjuri University in Hazening Madi, Atu Matamda, it took a labor, 22 again or 24, 26, it's only it took a labor, and then philosophy stipend, Atu Matamda, Tokyo, Island, TMU, should be my gate again, Dhanamandjuri University, which is Hazari.
Now, All Manipur Students Union MSU launched its month-long Regeneration Month 2026 observance at a school in Imphal West District today. The campaign is part of the upcoming 61st Hunger Martyrs Day on the theme MSU for Self-Reliant Manipur. The event was inaugurated as Mathau Sangbat Thabum and will continue for an entire month. MSU President Lukram Malang Bamaitai and former MSU President Thokchom Suresh attended the function as main dignitaries. Speaking at the event, Malangba recalled the historic 1965 agitations against an artificial food scarcity where 4 martyrs lost their lives during the public agitation. He added that MSU observes August 27 every year as Hunger Martyrs Day to honor their sacrifice. Malangba stated that the month-long program will focus on reforming the current education system, and MSU leaders will visit various schools to interact with students. He emphasized that the event aims to discuss ways to bring quality education to the state. He added that properly educated students will naturally develop a stronger sense of patriotism. Moving on to national news. Union Minister Jitendra Singh introduced the Public Examinations Prevention of Unfair Means Amendment Bill 2026 in the Lok Sabha today. The bill seeks to amend the Public Examinations Prevention of Unfair Means Act 2024. The bill has been introduced following the over a month-long protest by students over NEET UG paper leak and other issues. The bill significantly toughens the penalties established under the 2024 Act and introduces mandatory 2-month investigation deadlines along with designated special fast-track courts and steep financial penalties reaching up to 10 crore rupees for organized crime networks. One of the key proposals empowers state government and union territory administrations to designate any court of sessions as a special fast-track court to try offences under the Act. The proposed amendments also mandate that proceedings in such courts be conducted on a day-to-day basis and that trials be completed within 3 months from the date of filing of the charge sheet. Another amendment empowers state governments and union territories administrations to appoint one or more special public prosecutors for conducting cases under the Act. Meanwhile, Lok Sabha was adjourned till 5 p.m. as opposition MPs protest outside Parliament on the use of brute force on protesters during Parliament March on July 20, adding that they will continue to raise their demands for accountability from the Union Home Minister over the incident. The Supreme Court on Monday made it clear that the right to peaceful protest is absolutely guaranteed under the Constitution, underlining that there can't be lathi charge just because there is an agitation. The top court was hearing a mentioning of a plea moved by RJD leader Manoj Jha, flagging the use of force, including AK-47, against protesters in Bihar. The Supreme Court bench, comprising of Chief Justice Surya Kant, Justice Joymala Bakshi, and Justice V. Mohanna, made the observations on mentioning of a batch of petitions before the Supreme Court alleging excessive use of police force against students participating in protest across the country over the issue of examination paper leaks. The top court asserted that the right to peaceful, lawful protest absolutely guaranteed under the Constitution. So long as it is peaceful agitation, merely because there is an agitation, there can't be lathi charge. While hinting that the top court will consider bringing in pan-India guidelines on how police and security forces must deal with the protest, the court said that every citizen's right to protest peacefully is constitutionally guaranteed and must be protected. The top court also raised the issue of adequate safety gear to the police personnel. Chief Justice Surya Kant also asserted that police excesses must be inquired into. The government must explain why adequate gears were not provided to police who were injured in protest. The top court has also agreed to hear a separate plea alleging police personnel were beaten up during protest on NEET paper leak. Now moving on to sports. Weightlifter Saiko Mirabai Chanu has once again showcased Manipur's sporting prowess to the world by winning a gold medal at the ongoing 23rd Commonwealth Games 2026. She has now retained her gold medal for 3 consecutive editions, including the previous iterations at Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia in 2018 and Birmingham, England in 2022. She also set a new record in the women's 48 kilograms category in Glasgow, Scotland by lifting 85 kilograms in a snatch and 105 kilograms in a clean and jerk for a combined total of 190 kilograms. Nigerian weightlifter Ruth Asuko Nyong secured the silver medal in the same category by lifting a total of 168 kilograms, while Malaysia's Irene Jane Henry finished third with a total lift of 167 kilograms. Meanwhile, Manipur pugilist Manding Bum Jadumani has sailed into the quarterfinals by defeating Pakistan's Sumana Rahman 5-0 in a unanimous decision in the round of 16. Jadumani will face England's Alice Trowbridge in the quarterfinals tomorrow. On the other hand, weightlifter Soro Kaibam Bindyarani Chanu will compete this evening at 8 p.m. In an exclusive telephonic conversation with SKTV, the silver medalist of the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games expressed hope of winning a medal in the ongoing Glasgow Games in the women's 58 kilograms category. She further appealed to the people of Manipur to pray for her. Moirangthem Inauton has bagged bronze medal in the ongoing 11th All India Police Judo Cluster Championship 2026. The championship is being organized by Central Industrial Security Force (CISF) under the aegis of All India Police Sports Control Board at Hyderabad. Moirangthem Inau of Manipur Police won bronze medal in judo. Joduka Inauton hails from Kangabok Maistam Lekai and is the son of late Moirangthem Shatpa and Madhumati Devi. Now, 10 players and 3 officials from Manipur who will represent India in the upcoming 3rd World Mixed Boxing Championship departed from Imphal Airport today. The championship will be held at Dasharat Rangshala Stadium in Kathmandu, Nepal from July 29 to July 31st. Chairman of All Manipur Mixed Boxing Association, Mutum Churamani, flagged the players and officials of Manipur. Muhammad Yusuf Yumkaiban Abdul Mugni, Basai Muhammad Zunaid, Yumkaibam Khurshid, Soeb Sheikh, Thaudam Brikshit, Thingbajim Albish, Muhammad Ahmad, Makakmayum Silpas and MK Pravin will compete in their respective categories. The Indian mixed boxing team will be led by Muhammad Rafi as team manager, Muhammad Samir Hussain as team coach, and Muhammad Wahidur Rahman as assistant team coach.
Mixed Boxing Federation Manipur gi chairman waina thopujari ngasi si ahan bo waina khoi Manipur gi team mama Nepal da khoi Kathmandu gi da tang kunma pandagina tang kuntrama thoi bhawba July tha sigi asida khoi hogodori tawgodori ba Mixed Boxing tournament se masigi saruk yana na bai damakta mioi taraga humdoina saba official yauraga team mama ngasi Imphal thadoi airport sidai aduna aikoi Manipur gi sanaroi singsina sungsoi soidana team champion wairaga Manipur amadi India gi michat pork ngamna bagi damakta aikoi miyamna sumangol pibiu aduga sanaroi singbo puning thawat piu haidana ai media gi thongda samjari
I giving MD Rafi aduga hairiba All Manipur Mixed Boxing Association asigi aina president oina Ampujari aduga satkadruba journey asigi aina team manager oina lead tawraga pugadabani angang phaisi koi pliana angang tarani aduga koi pulap official ani amaga koi gi team coach na MD Samir Hussain aduga assistant team coach na MD Wahidur Rahman hairiba koi ahumna hairiba India gi team masi saraga koi ngasi pujagadrni duna hairiba ekhoi Nepal da pangthokadoriba ekhoi third World Mixed Boxing Championship asida ekhoi Manipur gi oina ekhoi participate tawraga sumsoi soidana ekhoi mayang bi mingchat purakna bakan honna jage aduga hairiba Mixed Boxing asibo ekhoi Manipur da ahan ba oina ekhoina participate tawjabani aduna mayamna so hairiba All Manipur Mixed Boxing Association asibo support tawbiyo. Thank you.
Now, Waka Waka FC has emerged as the champion of First Advocates Trophy 8 vs 8 Football Tournament 2026, which was organized by Young Lawyers Forum, Manipur. In a final match that was played yesterday at Chumthang Playground in Langthabal, Waka Waka FC defeated Sparta FC 2-1 to win the tournament. An exhibition match among women players were also conducted on the final day of the tournament. KL Pau of Waka Waka FC received Best Top Scorer award for his 4 goals during the tournament. And now we have the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center, Lamphelpat, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 30 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 22 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 87% in the morning and 65% in the evening. Manipur received 2 millimeters of rainfall in the past 24 hours. And now before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Kuki CSOs launch counter-blockade on Imphal Local Road after allegations of essential goods and relief materials being confiscated. And Mirabai Chanu creates Commonwealth Games history, wins 3rd straight gold medal to secure her legacy as India's weightlifting icon. And that is all of the news we have for now. More news coming up at 5. Keep watching SKTV News.